Hey yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Matthew Maley for MatthewMaley.com. Well, I woke up early just to go get a couple new pairs of kicks. I'm super excited about them. Literally two of my favorite pickups of the year. And as you guys know, I've had some really good pickups this year. From the Big Bangs to the Miami Vices to my Shooting Star PEs, my SVSM PEs. Just some of my Dunkmans. I've had some pretty awesome pickups. And both of these pairs, one of them specifically, even more than the other, I'm really excited about. So, without any further ado, I'm sure everybody knows what we've probably gotten here. If you follow releases at all, you'll know what just dropped this weekend, well, today. So let's get into it. So first off, we have my very first pair of LeBron 10s. So let me get up so you guys can actually see the box and I can show you all about it. So very similar to the box of the 9s. With only big difference here. Hopefully you guys can see it. Yeah, there you go. You've got this is the 10 logo, which you can see the jewels in between the top parts of the X and the bottom parts of the X. You then have the standard LeBron crown on it. Again with the black background. Again the same jewel logo there. Black swoosh on the corner. And then we get to the tag, which again just says LeBron X. Black pull area, all that. Just keeping it black, unlike the last one, which was all white. On the inside, we've got, again, it's a red pullout with the black crown. And then you've got the interlocking X's all throughout this pattern. Hopefully you guys can see that on both sides. Really like how that looks. I wish the 9 boxes would have been like this, to be quite honest, because I have so damn many of them. Sadly they were not, but whatever. So let's get into, oh, also, the tissue has the same pattern as this, just in the tissue, obviously. Also, like, one thing they did is they actually double tissued them this year. Like that. It's a little thing, but I do like it. And da-da-da, we got the Jades. Alright, let's get into this. So, for anybody who hasn't been watching the releases lately, the LeBron 10, I believe this is the 5th colorway. Fireberries, gold medals, pressures, wind chills, yeah, and then these. These actually released early at only House of Hoops locations, like a month and a half ago. But I really don't know why they did it. They then re-released them with no difference. There were some that were initially released with a special box, but it wasn't like, that wasn't the entire release. It wasn't just for that. So I don't really know why they did it. But regardless, I got them now, and I'm happy about it. I got them in a size 15. Short. Shout out to my dude Boris La Conzenza or something like that. He's in my size 13 to 18 Facebook group and LeBron Facebook group. He actually got me reserved for these at my Nike store. So thank you. So let me get them closer, and you can actually check out this shoe with me. First off, let's do a breakdown of the shoe. This year, Nike is doing 3 different releases for the LeBron 10s. You've got the base model, which is this one, which is $180. You then have the secondary level, which is Nike Plus enabled. Also comes with a jewel-like substance on the swoosh, as well as a really cool lion lace lock. And then finally, you had the and that's $200. You then have the $270 version, which not only is it Nike Plus enabled, it comes with the Nike Plus sensors. For those of you who aren't familiar with Nike Plus, it is really beneficial for people who play basketball or people who train a lot, because it allows you to keep track of all your stats, from how high you jump to how fast you run to how long you run to, I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff. And it actually communicates with your Apple or Android whatever device, and it's a really cool product. I don't have a whole lot of use for it because I'm not playing ball, or I mean, yeah, I could use it for the, for my gym shoes, but it kind of seems like a waste. There will be some $200 versions I buy just for the sake of this and this, but none yet. Sadly. That's one thing that I really don't understand. These are called the Jades. Jade is a jewel. Why would they not release the jewel versions of these? Makes no sense to me. Apparently, I've got better ideas than Nike does, but I'm not getting paid for mine. So, we're given a non-jewel version of the Jades, which makes no sense at all. First thing that you notice is this incredible, truly incredible Jade color. I mean, this color, okay, when these were first released, the first picture I saw off of LeBron's Twitter was amazing. Then I found out that it was actually just a filter that was put on it to make it look how it did. And then I was really underwhelmed when I saw the first picture of these. Now that I see them again in person, I love them. This Jade color that goes around the entire upper and on both sides, boom, which is all of this is a hyperfuse material all through the entire upper with the cutouts. This Jade color is pristine. I love this color. Absolutely love it. Going with the Elite 9s as well as pretty much all the PSs up to this point, you see the cuts throughout the mid here with the mesh covering it. One thing I like about these cuts is you can actually see the red fly wire through it. Each one of these lace loops is actually held with the fly wire. I could not imagine having to relace these. It would be very difficult if these pieces were to fall down. It would be a pain in the ass. So hopefully I never have to do that. In addition, what I think really makes this pop is you've got the contrast of the red and black with the Jade. You've got this huge backwards check on the side here, black outlined in red. Really threw me off when I first saw it. I'm like, really? Are they doing backwards checks? Kind of weird. Didn't know how I really felt about it at first, but it's growing on me. So you've got that one on that side, and then this one up by the toe, which is just a white check. Definitely interesting, but I do like it. Before we get to this part of the shoe, which is my absolute favorite, I want to show these laces, which it's a round, thicker, fatter lace. These being black and red with black tips that say James on the one and LeBron on the other. Hopefully you guys can see that. Really, really like that detail of the laces. I think it looks really cool. You then have the tongue that's perforated all the way up, but I like that you get a little bit of a peek at it from this cutout just on the toe box. Really like how that looks. I have heard some complaints about this getting a little flimsy, this little part of the hyperfuse. Not sure. Definitely would, somebody who has really balded them would be curious to know. We then go up the tongue, which brings us to the top logo here, which is again a crown, but with two X's on top of each other and a jewel in the top of that with lion eyes here. We'll get to that in a second. Another thing that they're doing is on this little spot on the inside of both shoes is where they're doing some type of design for each one of them. The gold medal pack had a gold medal, or had a U.S. flag there. The Fireberries had a crown and jewels there. And these have, again, this jewel with, I can't really tell what that's supposed to be, but if anybody knows, tell me. I'm curious. But I really do like that design. And I really like the cutouts of each, as well as just this design here. I really like that. I also really like how this side is lower than this side. It reminds me a lot of the Air Jordan 2010s. I really like how that's set up. I think it gives the shoe some great detail and contrast. And I just think it's something different, which I like. As you guys know, I love high tops. And just that just really sells me on the shoe. I really like that. Now, let's go to the guts here. Hold on, hopefully I can show you. We've got a red sole inside, just standard perforated, which is above the Zoom Air. Then we've got, I don't know if you guys can see, oh, we'll do it like that, but one of the details on here is a person mining jade. That's the, the theme that goes throughout this entire thing, along the inside here. And then we've got just different symbols of the jade process, I guess you could say. And then on the back of the tongue pole, you've got a red signature there. Really cool detailed design. I really like how that looks, personally. Now, let's get to the absolute, without a doubt, best part of the shoe, which is essentially from here down. First off, hopefully you can see, but you've got this awesome three-dimensional jewel-looking piece on the side, which that has to be, that and the air packet have to be my two favorite things of the LeBron 10s, period. I love this. It gives it texture. It gives it, I mean, just detail. And especially with the jade, it looks so cool because it looks like it's jade. Honestly, it's a really cool look. Don't know how that'll, stand up to walking around, to being active. That might start getting chipped. I'm not sure. But as it is right now, I love it. Wish they would have done more on this side, honestly. They didn't, sadly. Also, detail here, says Flywire. I love when they do little listings like that. I just think it looks cool. So then below this awesome jade pattern is one of my other favorite things in life, speckle print. That's right, we've got some awesome speckle print. Black base with the red speckle print working all the way around both sides of the mid. See? Boom. And again, we have cutouts in it, little texture contours just to give the shoe a little bit more texturing. Then, we'll get to that in a second. You then have this awesome translucent green jade sole that bleeds up on both sides. Up on the front, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but we've got that same X logo that, obviously on the other parts of the shoe, right there on the toe, where last shoe was the quote. This one does not have that. Now, I guess it's not on these. Yeah. Because on the other ones, I had heard that there was a quote working down here, but I don't see that on these. Literally, this is the second time I've even taken them out the box. So I haven't had a chance to go over these with as much of a fine-tooth comb. But I heard on the Fireberries, I thought that there was something there. I guess I'm mistaken. But I really do like this green translucent sole. I really think it looks good. But now we get to my favorite part of the shoe, which is the sole. Hold on. I want you guys to be able to see this. Turn off this. There's not glare. Hopefully you can see. There we go. Now you can see it. 360 air packet with the Zoom Air. All those little pieces in there, those are all Zoom Air. These big pieces in the back here, those are the pillars for the 360 Air. But all those little pieces in there, that's all the Zoom Air, which goes all the way through the shoe. The packet in the Zoom Air in the heel, as well as Zoom Air all the way up to the toe box. Really, really, really love it. That, to me, is what sold me on this shoe. I love how the Air packet looks. The Zoom Air inside of the Air Max 360 is so awesome. I mean, it is truly one of my favorite looks on any shoe, to be quite honest. We then go to the bottom here. Also, we've got Zoom written right here along the outside of the heel. Don't know if you'll be able to see that or not, but it is there. I haven't found anywhere that it says 360 Air on here, surprisingly. Because the last one did say, did say 180 Air, so I'm surprised about that. But it does say here, it says Forged MM111, which I'm not good on my Roman numerals, so somebody help me out. But I think it's 2003. Could be wrong. But whatever. It also says Nike right here next to the Zoom. And then it goes right into Forged MM111. I'm trying to see if there's anything else along the sole, but I'm not seeing anything. Alright, cool. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm learning this shoe at the same time. We then have the LeBron crown in the center, which actually also serves as a peek into the Zoom Air packet, into the 360 Air, and that's all Zoom Air right above it. It's got some cool texturing around it. I swear I'm seeing Roman numerals, but as you can see, obviously the 10 is very common throughout this whole thing. Not just the red 10 on the heel, but all of this, all these are technically little X's for the 10. Very cool diamond pattern in the toe box and in the heel. Again, looking like the diamond from this pattern. Essentially, the sole is just this same pattern with the X with the jewel in the middle. Same thing here. So again, X, jewel in the middle. Very cool look. And again, this translucent jade with just the black and red accents, I really, really think is a great look. So there you have it. That is the first look, and essentially my second look at the LeBron 10 Jade release. Really excited about this shoe. I kind of wish I would have gotten 2 pairs, and I would have if it weren't for what's in this other box. This is by far my favorite of the releases yet. I did like the Fireberries a lot. I like them more after finding out how rare they were, but the pressures, the wind chills, and the gold medals were, yeah, I mean, I will tell you right now, I probably won't have all the pairs of 10s like I'm trying to do with my 9s. To me, while I do like the 10s, the 9s were really special to me, and I'm planning on still buying a lot of the 10s. I just don't think I'll have as many pairs. I will definitely have the Floridian home and aways. I will try to have the lavas, mangoes / lavas, whatever. And I will buy the Dunkmans just because I want to have all the Dunkmans. But unless it's just a picture, I don't know what the hell they were thinking in terms of that Dunkman color, because it looks like baby food yellow. I don't know if it is. I don't know, I might be seeing things, but to me it looks atrocious. So I'm curious what you guys think about the Dunkmans that are coming out. So there you have it, my very first pair of LeBron 10s. Super excited about them, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So that is my newest sneaker collection edition, and I definitely will be busting these out. It'll probably be next year. I think these would look really good coming in the spring. You know, busting them out with bright colors like that, I think that would be pretty solid. So you definitely will be seeing them, but probably not for a while. So as always, thank you guys for checking out my videos. I am Matthew Maley. This is MatthewMaley.com. Let me know if you got the LeBron 10 Jade releases, and which other ones you're interested in. Which ones are you looking for? You know, which ones are you excited about? I'm always curious to hear what you guys think. So definitely let me know. Come back, please come back. The next release I'm even more excited about in this orange box. So definitely come back for the next video, sneaker collection edition 2 of 2. And well, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. If not, as always, you can check out the rest of my videos on MatthewMaley.com, or you can check me out directly on YouTube. Just search for Matthew Maley Poker. You can also check me out on Facebook. Again, search for Matthew Maley Poker. Follow your boy on Twitter at Matthew Maley. And finally, check me out on Instagram at Matthew Maley Poker. I will see you guys in a couple seconds. Peace out, y'all.